If you are a programmer and you went to a job interview, the interviewer might ask you to design a McDonald's shop. When they ask you this question, they know that the complete design, including the implementation and the user interface and the database and everything else and the security features, all this takes a year of work. And it requires a group of programmers and business analysts and a graphics designer and a software tester and many others. So they expect you to do similar like what we are going to cover now. They want you to show that you have the logic, you have justification when you suggest something, you have the vision, you can start from scratch. That's what they want to see and hear, right? So let's go through this object-oriented design for a McDonald's shop. Let's start. Of course, it's not necessarily McDonald's, it can be any fast food shop, right? Let's start with the description of how the fast food or the McDonald's shop works. In a McDonald's shop, the customer selects the burger and directly places the order with the cashier. In that shop, the customer waits for the order ready notification. Customer, upon being notified that order is ready, then the user can collect the order or the burger by himself or herself, right? That's how it works. There are three different actors in our scenario, and below is the list of actions they do. We have the customer and the cashier and the chef or the cook or the cooker, right? So the customer pays the cash at the cashier and places the order, get a token number and a receipt. The customer waits for the intimation that order for his token is ready. Upon intimation or notification, the customer collects the burger and enjoy the food, the meal, right? The cashier takes an order and payment from the customer. Upon payment, creates an order and places it into the order queue. So when we analyze the work process just like that, we are really preparing for writing classes and for naming the methods related to these classes. Each action done by each role is going to be a method in the class, right? Let's continue. Upon payment, the cashier creates an order and places it in the order queue. The cashier provides a token and receipt to the customer. The chef or the cooker gets the next order from the queue, prepare the meal, whatever it is, places the burger, for example, or the meal in the completed order queue, places a notification that the order for token is ready. So we have the cook, the customer, the cashier, the order, order pending queue, order complete queue. And in each one of these, we are going to have a table. In fact, not each one. We are going to have classes, and we'll be having databases for the order complete queue, order pending queue, and for the order. Let's look at an object-oriented design for a restaurant, not a fast food restaurant like McDonald's, for a normal restaurant. And we'll do what we've done in the McDonald's, we will repeat it here in different scenario. Let's describe how the restaurant works. In a restaurant, the waiter takes the order from the customer. The waiter waits for the order to be ready, and once it's ready, serves the dishes to the customer. These are the different actors in the model and the author have listed the different actions against each one. There is the customer, the waiter, and the cashier, and of course the chef. So we have a waiter in the middle here, right? The customer selects the dish from the menu and call upon a waiter, places the order, enjoys the meal. Once the dish is served, ask for a bill, pays the services. 5 different actions. The waiter responds to the customer, call on the table, takes the customer's order, places the order in the pending order queue, waits for the order, ready notification. Once notification is received, collects the dish and serves the dish to the corresponding customer, receives the bill request from customer, asks the cashier to prepare the bill, gives the bill to the customer and accept payment. And the cashier accepts the prepared bill request from the waiter for a given order details, prepares the bill and hands it over to the waiter, accept the cash. So these are the roles, and all these are going to be methods and classes that carry the names, that the cashier, the customer, the cooker, and cashier, cooker, customer, waiter, right? 4 different classes. The cooker gets the next order from the pending order queue, prepares the dish and push the order to the finished order queue. Or put, I'm not sure if it's push or put. Sends notification that the order is ready. And here's the design. A customer, a waiter, a cooker, the order, the cashier, the order pending queue, the order complete queue. In the next video, we'll be talking about object-oriented design for a library system. So this video is dedicated for restaurants, the fast food and the regular one. We'll see you in the next video.